Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue our look back with Core Set 2020. Let's crack this thing open and see what kind of value we can find in these 36 packs. We had really good luck with our collector booster box of Core 2021, and our draft booster box of Core 2021 wasn't so bad. My partner in crime, Joshua, member of the channel, who co-sponsored that box, got the better end of the deal, but that's okay. I want you all to win just as much as I do. So let's go ahead and crack these 36 packs open. All of these are mine, and let's see if we can't find some of the big hits from this set. All right, so we're going to kick off this pack with an Inspired Charge, followed by an Octo Prophet. Then we're going to see a Barony Vampire, Gift of Paradise, a Marauder's Axe, a Destructive Digger, Sleep Paralysis with a Yoked Ox, Dagger Sail Aeronaut, and then we're going to see an Avonwrought Raptor, Vampire of the Dire Moon. That's going to be one of our uncommons currently valued over $1. Then we have a Scampering Scorcher, followed by a Moldervan Reclamation, and we're going to see Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, coming in as our rare. Very cool to see Chandra. Not a high value rare though. And then we have a Forest and a Soldier token. All right, so pretty decent pack one. Let's move on into pack two. All right, so we've got ourselves a Disenchant, an Anticipate, a Fire Elemental, Ferocious Pup, followed by an Audacious Thief, Healer of the Glade, Cloudkin Seer, Destructive Digger, Griffin Protector, a Stone Golem, followed by an Ogre Siegebreaker, a Brineborn Cutthroat, and then we're going to see a Woodland Champion coming in as our last uncommon, and our rare is going to be a Thunderkin Awakener, followed by a Swamp and a Zombie token. So there are no commons currently valued over $1, so I'm just going to kind of skim through them real quick. And we'll just kind of get to our uncommons and rares. So we've got a Scholar of the Ages, Gauntlets of Light, a Risen Reef, so that's going to be another uncommon currently valued over $1. And then we're going to see a Mythic Yarok the Desecrated coming in here. Yarok is currently valued just over $12, so that's going to be a really good hit for us. And then we're going to Dismal Backwater and a Chandra Awakening Inferno. So Chandra is the one emblem currently, or token, currently valued over $1 at $1.18. So very cool to see that. Just making some random piles here. All right, so we got the Inquisitor, Disenchant, Pacifism, Chandra's Outrage, and then we're going to start off with an Air Elemental. Then we're going to see a Spectral Sailor, a Diviner's Lockbox, and our rare is going to be an Adamus All-Seeing. And then we're going to see a Plains and another Zombie token. All right, we got the Keldon Raider, the Gift, the Crab, the Bird Grabber, the Spider, the Soul Savage, Thicket Crasher, Blood Burglar, Chandra's Embercat, the Prismite, Loyal Pegasus, Epherium Eagle, Might of the Masses, and we're going to see a Cavalier of Thorns coming in, another big hit from the set. So this one's valued more than Yarok, currently at $13.98. Very nice to see that. So two big mythic hits. Then we get a Thornwood Falls and a Zombie. All right, this pack's going to start off with an Infuriate, Moorland Inquisitor, the Vorsclaw, Epicure of Blood. Then we're going to see a Destructive Digger, the Sleep Paralysis, the Yoked Ox, the Dagger Sail Aeronaut, the Raptor, the Portal of Sanctuary, followed by Yarok's Fenlurker, and a Woodland Champion. And a rare is going to be a Shared Summons, currently valued just over $2, so good hit there. And then there we go, our first foil, a Greenwood Sentinel. Just a common, but still, foils were a little more rare back in the day. I say back in the day, it's only 2019. Feels like so long ago, though. Got ourselves a Raise the Alarm, a Negate, Reduced Ashes, Greenwood Sentinel, the Blade Brand, Unholy Indenture, Griffin Sentinel, Agonizing Siphon, followed by Frost Lynx, Pack Mastiff, Warden of Evos Isle, a Sky Knight Vanguard, and then we're going to see an Ember Hauler, and Chandra's Regulator coming in as our rare, with the Plains and another zombie. Lots of zombie tokens. Alright, so we've got the Sprite, the Raider, the Aerial Assault, the Road Denizen, Feral Abomination, the Spider, Sorcerer of the Fang, Unsummoned, Glaring Aegis, an Uncaged Fury, followed by Devote Decree, Tombbound Lich, and our rare is going to be a Mystic Forge. So another decent hit here, just over $4. And then we're going to see a foil rare Elvish Reclaimer. So this should be a pretty good hit. The non-foil version is just over $7. So back in the day with no collector booster boxes, I'm going to guess this is somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10. And then we got a Swiftwater Cliffs and a Sky Dancer coming in as our token. All right, so we got a Lavakin Brawler, followed by a Moment of Heroism, Bone to Ash, Reckless Airstrike, Blood Burglar, Chandra's Embercat, the Aegis, Boreal Elemental, Maniacal Rage, a Fencing Axe, a Gruesome Gorger, Bloodthirsty Aerialist coming in, very decent uncommon, but not valued over $1. And then we get a Night Pack Ambusher coming in as our rare, followed by another foil, a Brineborn Cutthroat. And then we just have a mountain and a treasure in the back. So far, pretty decent 9 packs. I think that's where we are. We got a Moat Piranhas, the Fire Elemental, Angelic Gift, Audacious Thief, a Plummet, a Mind Rot, Cloudkin Seer, Tectonic Shift, a Sedge Scorpion, followed by a Vial of Dragonfire, and then the Eagle, the Cutthroat, and the Vengeful War Chief. And our rare is going to be a Lotus Field. Not the best land in the set, but currently valued just over $3. The best land is the Field of the Dead, so we'll be looking for that. That's currently valued just over $20. Hopefully the hits keep coming. All right, we got another Inquisitor, the Convolute, the Smuggler, Raise the Alarm, the Pup, the Barony Vampire, the Heart Piercer Bow, the Rabid Bite, Sorcerer of the Fang, Unsummon, and we get an Iron Root Warlord, followed by Captivating Gyre, and a Corpse Knight. So Corpse Knight is going to be another uncommon, currently valued just over $2. And then we're going to see the Elvish Reclaimer. Again, this is around $7. So very nice hit there. Then we get a Backwater and a Wolf. So this first 1/3 of the box is, wow, I'm kind of blown away. Hopefully it just keeps on going. So we got Heroism, Bone Ash, the Sentinel, the Duress, Cloudkin Seer, Tectonic Rift, the Scorpion, the Dragonfire, the Charge, the Wolf Rider's Saddle, followed by Rule of Law, and a Sky Knight Vanguard. And we're going to see Kalia Zenith Seeker coming in as our mythic hit. Not the best mythic, but just valued over $3. So put that up there. Then we get a foil Maniacal Rage. And then we're going to see an island and a soldier. So before I do that, I'm going to move my stack of commons over here so I have a little extra room. All right, stack number 2, pack 13. So we got an Aerial Assault, the Convolute, the Vorse Claw, Epicure of Blood, Griffin Sentinel, followed by a Growth Cycle, a Pack Mastiff, Soul Mender, Vial of Dragonfire, the Agonizing Siphon, and then we're going to see a Pattern Matcher, Moldavern Reclamation, Chandra's Spitfire, and we're going to see a Voracious Hydra coming in as our rare, currently valued just over $3. And then we get an island and a treasure. All right, so good first pack from the second stack. Got ourselves a few more piranhas here. Another Elemental, Wolfkin Bond, Sanitarium Skeleton, the Silverback Shaman, the Gorging Vulture, Tectonic Shift, Winged Words, oh, I missed the Mind Rot, Creeping Trailblazer, with a Retributive Wand, and a Blood-Soaked Altar, and a Marauding Raptor coming in as our rare, with a Foil Island, a non-foil Swamp, and a Wolf. All right, we got another Sprite here. Got the Raider, the Aerial Assault, the Denizen, the Thief, the Heart Piercer Bow, the Rabid Bite, Sorcerer of the Fang, followed by an Unsummon, Colossus Hammer, Pulse of Marasa, and then a Scampering Scorcher, and we're going to see a Hanged Executioner coming in as our rare, not high value. Then we do get to see the Eagle in foil with a Forest and a Wolf. All right, so we've got the Raise the Alarm, Bone Ash, Infuriate, Epicure of Blood, Wolfkin Bond, Silverback Shaman, the Gorging Vulture, Tectonic Shift, Winged Words, Mind Rot, Flame Sweep, God's Willing, and then we're going to see a Dragon Mage, followed by a Leyline of Combustion, coming in as our rare, with an island and a demon. So there are a couple of ley lines that do hold some value. Unfortunately, it's not the red one. The white, the blue, the black, and the green all have some value, but not the ley line of combustion. Oh well. Still more time to go. We've got a Goblin Smuggler, the Chaplain, the Sprite, the Predator, the Invocation, the Cutthroat, the Pacifism, Befuddle, the Courser, Sorcerer of the Fang, Unchained Berserker, a Master Splicer, a Noxious Grasp, and we're going to see a Rotting Regisaur coming in as our rare, currently valued just over $3, so all right. And then we get a Tranquil Cove and a Soldier. So I think at the end of this pack, we'll be pretty close to the halfway point of the box. So anticipating the other half of the box. Got the Infuriate, the Tracker, the Soul Mender, the Griffin Protector, the Mind Rot, the Seer, the Tectonic Rift, the Scorpion, and we're going to see a Disfigure, followed by a Wolf Rider's Saddle, the Rule of Law, and then we're going to see a Temple of Malady, or Malady, coming in as our rare. Either way, not a high value rare. And then we do see an uncommon Fencing Ace in foil with a Wind Scared Crag and a Spirit in the back. Make sure you stay tuned at the end of the video for the MTG Box Analysis, where I'll go over all the statistics for the box and metrics and tell you how we did. So we got a Goblin Bird Grabber, the Chaplain, the Fortress Crab, the Scorch Spitter, the Blood Burglar, the Sentinel, the Blade Brand, Nature End. Oh, missed. Murder. Don't want to miss that. Then we got a Netcast Spider, followed by a Gravedigger. Pulse of Marasa. And then we're going to see an Ancestral Blade coming as our last uncommon with a Leyline of the Void. So Leyline of the Void, I believe, is going to be the best Leyline out there, currently valued over $7. Very cool. And then we get ourselves a Plains, and then the Johnny's Pridemate token in the back. All right, so we've got the Active Treason, the Squad Captain, Fairy Miscreant, followed by a Natural End, Blade Brand, Tectonic Rift, Winged Words, Mind Rot, Sedge Scorpion, the Zephyr Charge, and we got ourselves a Cryptic Caves coming in as an uncommon, Howling Giant, Cryulian Drake, and then we're going to see Sorin Impervious Bloodlord coming in as our mythic hit here. Sorin is going to be a very good hit at $15.72. So this is the second most valuable card in the set. So we are just hitting all the mythics here. And we got ourselves a Swamp and a Wolf. So all the mythics and all high value. So I'm just going to stack up the packs here, slide those over. I apologize, my hands are a little rough. If you've been watching the community tab of the channel, you know that I'm working on a magic-related wood project. So lots of hammering, lots of screws, drilling holes, cutting wood, and my hands have kind of paid the price. I've got all kinds of gnarliness going on. All right, so we got ourselves a Master Splicer, Mask of Immolation, an Aether Gust, and we're going to see a Bag of Holding coming in as our rare, not high value. And then we see a Befuddle in foil with a Bloodfell Caves and a Soldier. So I should finish the woodworking project, I would say, in the next 2 weeks. There's a little extra painting and some touches to go, but I'll be showing it off on the channel because I think, well, I'm proud of it and I want to show it off. All right, so we got a Crasher, we got a Shock, we got a Stone Golem, we got a Silverback Shaman, Battalion Foot Soldier, Winged Words, Herald of the Sun, a Goblin Ringleader, followed by a Renowned Weaponsmith, and we're going to see an Icon of Ancestry coming in as our rare, just over $1 in value. And then we get the Jungle Hollow and a Soldier. There we go. All right, so this one's going to kick off with the Inquisitor again, the Miscreant, the Predator, Disenchant, Bone Splinters, Brightwood Tracker, Dawning Angel, Chandra's Outrage, Heart Piercer Bow, followed by a Rapid Bite, an Unchained Berserker. Then we're going to see Herald of the Sun. I missed one, Chandra's Spitfire. And then, as you already saw, we got Dracus Maw of Flames, just valued over $1 as a rare dragon there, with a Scoured Barrens and a Spirit token. All right, so we got that Octoprophet again, the Brawler, the Vorse Claw, the Foot Soldier, the Shock, Healer of the Glade, Marauder's Axe, Destructive Digger, Sleep Paralysis, God's Willing, Manifold Key, an Apostle of Purifying Light, and then we're going to see Embodiment of Agonies coming in as our rare, not high value, with Plains and a Zombie. All right, Sage Rose Denizen as our first common, Reduced Ashes, the Tracker, Bone Splinters. There we go, keep it in focus. We've got the Scorpion, the Charge, the Sentinel, Growth Cycle, Pack Mastiff, Blight Beetle, an Iron Root Warlord, followed by Yarovoc's Wave Crasher. And we're going to see Vilas, Broker of Blood, coming in as our rare. Another really good hit here, just over $7 in value. Followed by a Gorging Vulture in foil with a Mountain and an Elemental. So we've seen a rare foil, several uncommon, common, but no mythic foil yet. Not sure if we're going to get to see one, but if we do, I hope it's either Chandra, Cavalier, or Yarovok. Or Sorin again, would be fine. We got the Fire Elemental, Angelic Gift, the Cutthroat, the Invocation, the Dragonfire, Zephyr Charge, the Leafkin Druid, Italian Foot Soldier, the Shock, and our first uncommon is going to be a Gravedigger, followed by an Overcome, and then we're going to see an Ancestral Blade, and we're going to see Safara Sky's Blade coming in as our rare. Decent rare hit here, just over $4. And then we get a Jungle Hollow and a Golem token. All right, we got the Lavakin Brawler, the Moorland Inquisitor, the Convolute, the Goblin Smuggler, the Skeleton, the Brightwood Tracker, Undead Servant, Chandra's Ember Cat, the Prismite, Pacifism, Thrashing Brontodon as our uncommon, with a Meteor Golem, a Barkhide Troll, and we're going to see a Shifting Ceratops coming in as our rare, not high value, with a Rugged Highlands and an Elemental. All right, so we got the Miscreant again, the Predator, the Disenchant, the Invocation, the Cutthroat, the Pup, the Audacious Thief, Sorcerer of the Fang, Netcast Spider. There's Chandra again, this time in uncommon form, not valued over $1. And then we get an Eternal Isolation, a hardcover, and we're going to see an Agent of Treachery. Very good hit here. Very annoying card, if you've ever played with it. Valued just over $6. And then we get a Ripscale Predator in foil with an Evolving Wilds and a Wolf. All right, we got the squad captain here, the Frilled Sea Serpent, the Active Treason, Inspiring Captain, Natural End, Missed the Barony Vampire. Then we got the Gift of Paradise, the Skeleton, followed by the Centaur Courser, the Boneclad Necromancer, Fry, Diamond Knight, a Vengeful Warchief, and we're going to see a Knight of the Ibn Legion coming in, valued just over $1. Then we got ourselves a Mountain and a Soldier. I remember that card saw a lot of play when this set originally came out. Just people trying to find ways to pump it up. Got Reduced to Ashes, Moment of Heroism, Negate, Soul Savage, followed by a Thicket Crasher, Zephyr Charge, a Leafkin Druid, Battalion Foot Soldier, another Shock, Healer of the Glade, Blood for Bones, an Ogre Siegebreaker, a Salvager of Ruin, and we're going to see a Scheming Symmetry coming in here as our rare. Decent hit again, just over $5. All right, and then we got ourselves a Forest and an Elemental. So this feels like a profitable box. Won't know until I actually run the full analysis and put everything through. But this certainly does not feel like a dud of a box. All right, so we got the Reckless Airstrike, Inspiring Captain, Moat Piranhas, the Sentinel, the Duress, Glaring Aegis, a Murder, Netcast Spider, Undead Servant, Lightning's Stormkin, Season of Growth. Season of Growth is going to be another uncommon, currently valued over $1. And then we got a Devout Decree. And we're going to see a Planner Cleansing coming in as our rare. Unfortunately, not a high value card despite its capability. And then we got a Blossoming Sands and a Golem. So before I open that pack, I'm just going to move a stack of commons over. Alright, so we've got Reduced to Ashes, Squad Captain, Sea Serpents, the Spider, the Soul Savage, the Druid, the Foot Soldier, the Shock, Healer of the Glade, Marauder's Axe. We've got a Colossus Hammer, another uncommon, currently valued over $1. There are 7 of them, I believe, in this set. Then we got a Loaming Shaman, and Overcome. And we're going to see Gorlos, Tireless Pilgrim, coming in as our rare, with an island and a wolf. Right, so we've got about 4 packs to go. And so far it looks like we've got 4 decent mythic hits. Maybe we can get one more. So we've got an Infuriate, Steadfast Sentry, a Plummet, Bone Splinters, Yoked Ox, Daggersail Aeronaut, the Raptor, followed by the Silverback Shaman, the Gorging Vulture, the Loaming Shaman, the Rapacious Dragon, and then we're going to see a Scuttlemutt, followed by a Repeated Reverbation. Unfortunately, not a high value rare. Cool artwork, though. Then we get a Forest and a Zombie. All right, I think we're down to 3 packs here. All right, so we get the Reckless Airstrike, the Raise the Alarm, the Negate, Natural End, Blade Brand, Boneclad Necromancer, Maniacal Rage, Boreal Elemental, the Rabid Bite, the Disfigure, the Spectral Sailor, followed by Diviner's Lockbox, and we're going to see a Steel Overseer, valued just over $1 at $1.01, and then a Foil Soulmender, very nice to see that, and then a Thornwood Falls and a Demon. Okay, this one's going to open up backwards. So we got ourselves an Anticipate, the Elemental, the Inspired Charge, the Octoprophet, the Feral Abomination, Mammoth Spider, Befuddle, Murder, the Raptor, the Blight Beetle, the Overgrowth Elemental, Thought Distortion, and we're going to see a Temple of Silence. Not a high value rare, with a Swamp and a Golem. So we have yet to hit the highest value card in the set, the Field of Dead. So we've got 1 pack to go, 1 last chance. Let's cross our fingers and see what we get. All right, so another Anticipate, an Infuriate, a Duress, a Wolfkin Bond, Griffin Sentinel, followed by an Agonizing Siphon, a Frost Lynx, Pack Mastiff, a Soul Mender, Griffin Protector, Air Elemental, a Noxious Grasp, Might of the Masses, and we are going to see a Glinthorn Buccaneer. Just valued over $1, so a decent last rare hit. And then we got ourselves a Forest and a Deshani's Pridemate. All right, so give me just a second. I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG Box Analysis. In today's MTG Box Analysis, we're going to take a look at the set distribution versus the cards that we observed in this Core Set 2020 booster box. We'll then take a look at set coverage, coverage by rarity, duplication, we'll take a look at set value, and then we'll look at observed value for the non-foil cards, the foil cards, and we'll even break it down by rarity. Then we'll close it all out with a summary. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box, as well as at least 60 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's take a look at how this box was distributed across the set. This chart shows all the cards we saw during the opening, with the foils in orange, the non-foils in green, and the set in gray as the baseline. Within the non-foil space, we saw a variance of 9 cards between the primary colors of Magic, with blue having the least at 83 and red having the most at 92. In the foil space, we saw 11 cards, which averages out to 1 every 3.3 packs. The only categories we didn't see a foil in were the artifact and non-basic land. In this booster box, we saw 246 unique non-foil cards, which accounts for 88% of the 281 cards we were eligible to see. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in red, with 95% of the cards making an appearance. It's also important to note we saw every single red, rare, and mythic in this box. And in the foil space, again, we saw 11 cards in these 36 packs, which gave us 4% coverage of the 281 cards in the set. Our highest coverage overall was actually in the multicolor category, with 1 of the 16 cards being present, giving us 6% coverage. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in this box we saw 100% of the commons and 96% of the uncommons. We also saw 32 rares for 60% coverage and 4 mythics for 27% coverage of the non-foils. In the foil space, we saw 6 commons, 3 uncommons, and a single rare. Unfortunately, we didn't pull any foil mythics. In this box, we saw 257 unique cards, which means that 283 of the cards were duplicates. This gave us a duplication rate of 52%. This is exactly the same duplication rate as we saw in the Core 2021 booster box open Wednesday on the channel. The most duplicated card in the box was a 2-cent Tectonic Rift out of red. In total, we saw playsets of 51 commons in this box. Before we jump into the value of this box, let's baseline with a look at the set value. This chart shows all 281 cards that you're eligible to pull out of a Core Set 2020 booster box. Currently, there are 5 cards valued over $10, 12 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 33 cards valued between $1 and $4. The remaining 231 cards in the set are valued less than $1. If you were to add up all 281 cards, you'd have a grand total market value of $255.02. Now let's take a look at the value that we saw in this box, starting off in the non-foil space. We were lucky enough to pull 3 of the 5 cards currently valued over $10 in this box. We saw Yarok the Desecrated at $12.09, Cavalier of Thorns valued at $13.98, and Sorin the Impervious Bloodlord at $15.72. We also picked up 5 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 20 non-foils valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 501 non-foils in the box were valued less than $1. In the foil space, we did pretty darn good, with 3 of our 11 foils being valued over $1. The Brineborn Cutthroat was valued 14 times more valuable than its non-foil counterpart at $1.26, and the Imperium Eagle is 16 times more valuable in foil at $4.27. The Elvish Reclaimer, unfortunately, is only 2.5 times more valuable at $18.78. Oh darn. Now let's take a look at the observed value by rarity for both the foils and non-foils in the box. This chart shows all the cards by rarity and by dollar category, and in the table below you can see the total sum value as well as the total number of cards. For example, from a mythic perspective, we saw 3 mythics valued over $10 and they have a grand total value of $41.79. Our other mythic, on the other hand, is in the $1 to $5 category and has a value of $3.96. Feel free to pause the video if you want to look at the data a little bit deeper. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from Card Kingdom for $139.99. However, I did use trade, so it only cost me $107.69 in card value in order to purchase this box. Now, this draft booster box contained 36 packs with 15 cards each, so we saw a total of 540 cards plus tokens. Speaking of tokens, the 36 tokens in the box have a value of $8.22. Our 11 foils are valued at $25.25, and the 529 non-foils in the box are valued at $160.12. This brings the grand total for the box up to $193.59, which is a gain of $53.60, and means that I saw 138% of the box price returned in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, 20 of the 540 cards were valued over $2, and they have a grand total value of $132.42, which is 68% of the total box value. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do something amazing.